out here with our feet in the water, catching bass, right in the middle of Austin, Texas. How cool is that? That was fun, dude. Okay, I was told I'm not allowed to open these boxes, but it's some Mega Bass stuff, some owner stuff, some Variboss, some Zoom. And when I see new fishing gear, it's like, ooh, I gotta open it. I mean, I just have to open it. So it is cool if I open all these, but just don't mess them up.
Don't mess them up.
Put it back in there.
Put it back in.
In the white boxes too.
Don't mess it up, Jared. Don't mess it up. What's in there? Like a kid on Christmas.
The Vision 110s?
You don't even know about those. Why are you opening it?
I really don't.
Dude doesn't fish conventional, but you know.
I've never
There he
thrown
goes.
it, but I know people like that bait.
I know people. I know a guy.
They have some really cool paint jobs too. I know there's like dudes that collect Vision 110s like
Before you start opening it,
okay.
get the tape gun. The invoice should be on the top side. How's
Stressing.
it going?
What's up, man?
How we doing?
What's up?
Is that your buddy?
No, this is why I keep the
your
door
buddy.
locked.
Andrew
Make
invited
sure
him
you
over.
guys keep the door locked.
That's Andrew's boy.
That's a dude with a bra.
Maybe he was looking for some Vision 110s, bro.
Jared. Oh, you're old.
Dark sleepers. This is a bait that anyone can throw and go have a really good time with. Straight braid with like a little floral leader fishing in the kelp. Ooh, look at those little dudes. Mega Bass does have the coolest looking paints.
Put it back in the box.
Okay.
Back in the box.
Some more sleepers.
We got allocated some Karashis.
It's a big box. What's in the big box?
box.
Ah, there we go. I've seen
Hey.
these before. So before I fished working class zero, this was a bait that I did throw a lot. Skipping this under a dog, dude, it's crushed.
Whopper ploppers.
Gotta have the flops. Oh, the bully and spitting was. Those are money.
The freestyle, so you can rig these up on a beast hook, make them truly weedless, fishing grass, rock, skipping docks. Really just all around, you throw them and you catch fish, so definitely do it. You ever thrown a flopper, Trent? I have.
Who hasn't thrown a flopper?
Who hasn't thrown the flopper? Comment down below, who hasn't thrown a flopper? I haven't. I've never fished a flopper.
The only person who hasn't thrown a flopper.
Hey, tell me about this frog, Grant.
Oh, dude, the old bully wall. This thing's sweet. That probably wouldn't be my color of choice, but it is money. This is one of my favorite frogs. Solid hooks, super solid body. Got some giants on that frog right there.
And
The
you-
bully wall. Just
What braid do you recommend for a big frog?
65 only, dude. No 20-pound braid.
Okay.
Like you like to use. 50 to 65 straight braid. That's what you need. Overcast days. That's money. White's good in the shad spawn. But we got a little bit of everything right here. I love the bully walls. I'm gonna take like 10 of these for myself.
A lot of the fish I've been hitting have been in like 10 to 20 feet in like the deepest grass that's just now starting to come up, and it's like kind of getting enclosed in by a grass channel, and I'm fishing just the channel in the deep water. So whatever I can fish closer to the bottom and weedless. Sakamata shad's been doing really good, like the 8-inch. I really want to get them on the Citizen today, so that's what I want to throw.
So maybe I'll throw a Citizen too, bro.
Big soft bait day.
I don't know. I'm gonna play it by ear.
And we're recording. Yep, another day. This whole talking to the camera thing is really awkward and weird. Keep looking around, making sure no one's coming. I'm just waiting on Jared and Grant to pull up here in downtown Austin. We're gonna hop on these paddle boards, see what we can't catch. It's gonna be interesting taking the big camera on the paddle board. Fingers crossed I do not flip over. That's not gonna happen. But yeah, I don't have an e-pump for this paddle board, so I'm gonna pump it up by hand, and that's just how a real man does it. I don't know. Here we go. Really need to get a knee pump. Alright, Jared and Grant have pulled up. Let's do this. We are floating.
So everyone knows the name of this lake, but still, I call it the local. This is my local lake. It's a lake that runs to the middle of the city. We're out here today. We're gonna throw around some weird stuff, and then I'm gonna throw around the Citizen, my favorite. This is the bait that I catch the most fish on, the biggest fish, most consistent. It's a good all-around summertime soft bait. I do have a rattle in this, and I don't think I'll need it today because the water is super clear, but I'll try it with the rattle, and then if I don't catch anything, I'll take it out. I see Grant struggling to find parking over here, but it's gonna be me, cameraman Trent, and Grant Langmore. Weird stuff, I got the Q-bomb, which I've seen my buddy Marshall have a lot of success on. Really fun little bait, throwing on Baits LTS, their version of like a BFS reel. 6-pound fluoro with 5-pound braid, so enjoyable, fun fishing. A little bit bigger, but also still weird. The Hide Up Koike? Wait, Koike? I think I'm saying it right. Full cast. So also weird, it floats. So I'm gonna put nail weights in it. I'm fishing on a little 2-aught weedless Hayabusa hook. We'll see what eats it.
Hopefully it won't drop this camera in the water.
I don't know many dudes that'll take their nice camera gear on a paddleboard and inflatable at that into the middle of the lake to do fishing with it. So Trent, you're a savage.
My goal is to have a photo of me holding up this camera and a fish. Awesome.
It ain't easy finding parking in this city. How long did that take you? 20, 30? You can park and be fishing in 1 minute too. You can park.
Fishes are usually catching here.
Largemouth bass. Yeah, that's what we're going after. Yep. Yeah. Thanks, bud.
Made it. Made it.
There he is. Texas flag in the background and everything.
Yeah, you know it, baby. Let's dodge some rowers, some giant party boats, some kayakers, and try and catch bass out the grass. I got no crate. I got all my valuables in this bag, so there's no flipping today. Hey, I've been fishing here since I was like 8 years old.
I hear you held the lake record.
I did hold the lake record. When I was 13 years old, I caught a 13.5-pound bass out here, but my boy Willie Pipkin beat me. He got the 14-pounder on the bed, so I'm out here looking to beat him. 14 plus, 14 or bust, I should say. They got to, right? They're gonna crush the freaking film.
Trying to get this that flutter fall action. Get those jelly tentacles just flaring out and then pop. We saw some weird stuff today. Like I think BFS and swim baiting are total opposite, but they're very similar in a sense of like it's different where no one's doing it. I mean, I won't say no one's doing it, less are doing it. And it's equally as challenging to target trophy bass on something really small versus something really big. There's the in-between that everyone's doing, but light line, little bait, catching a giant fish would be a lot of fun. You'd actually have to earn it. Can't just horse them in like I can on my swim bait setup, like just jet ski an 8-pounder to the boat and then flip his in there. Depths, Death Adder 8.
Alright, we're gonna give it a go.
Give her a dangle.
I like the look of that.
That'll get them. That'll get them fired up.
Alright. Try this bad boy out. Oh God. Alright. So sketchy having this camera on here. So I don't ever fish out here. I fished out here twice. Whoo, shit, that thing jumped. And I'm out here with 2 seasoned vets of these waters. So we're gonna see what I can't do, but I think it's good. It's good to have my perspective in these videos. It's not easy to catch these fish, and if I could figure it out, then just about anyone can figure it out. It's really weird to me, fishing here. It's cool, but it's weird. It's not my idea of fishing. Like, I always picture going out in the woods, no one's around, on like a river, you know. There's people everywhere. I mean, it'd be badass, don't get me wrong, pulling a big old bass right now. But it's just a different feeling of fishing. There's Purdy down here.
This, like I said, this was like a decent one. Yeah, fish on. It's hard to tell when you're on this little doodle rod. That's a good one. It's like you 5-pound line, you gotta freaking work for it. I did, right on the freaking corner. That's a good one. He's going to transport. On the little BFS setup. That's a decent one. That's a good one. That's fun. That is like truly enjoyable on 5-pound line to catch a fish like that. Smoked it. Yeah, boy. I got this fish on a little finesse jig. I believe it's Raid with a 2-inch depths. Oh, I'm losing it right here. The 2-inch depths, bull flap. There we go, got it. And the most classic of the colors, watermelon. Beautiful fish. First one of the day. Right here, urban fishing as it gets. That in the background. We're just out here with our feet in the water, catching bass, right in the middle of Austin, Texas. How cool is that? On the 5-pound line? That was fun, dude. All right. There we go. He's gonna get weird. Biggest fish I've known
Bunch of
caught
hairs
on
coming
that.
off that.
Marshall caught a 7 on the cue bomb.
That's the number to beat.
That's the number to beat. I think that's the biggest cue bomb fish ever caught. I could be wrong. In the U.S., I don't really know of any bigger ones. Marshall would know that. I'm fairly new to this game, so. But hey, it ain't competition. But in between us guys, it's a friendly competition.
I think if I get the breakings just right on this reel, I'll be able to sling the little freaking Ebola cube out there. Weird looking thing with all those hairs on it.
Get a bigger one.
Back to back cast. This thing looks odd, but it does work. Oh, beautiful. That's a little bit better. Literally back to back cast. And I got myself a nice little city bass. That's a beauty. Absolute beauty. That's what he ate right there. I just love catching fish, dude. They're all fun. Just get them back. Pretty fish. I love city fishing.
Giving up on settling down.
Bad cast. That's all right. But I've had so many bites when you're just pulling out a backlash. Sometimes it's good just to work it real slow. Kayakers, paddleboarders, party boats. But, I mean, dude, there's freaking giant bass down here, so it is fun. They do like this thing. Fish on. Another nice fish. Not a giant, but they're all fun. Especially off the paddleboard, just getting towed around by them. Mean fish. He's not even that big, but man, in this current out here, they fight so hard. I love it. Got him. Another solid fish. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Fish number 3. Show it to the people. Crickets. They don't care. They're like, dude, show me a bigger fish. We don't want to see those little dinks. Huh? Oh, just a little sugar cube. It's a little sugar cube looking thing. Check it out at the Tackle Shack. Yeah, he says, hell yeah. Tackle Shack ATX, baby. Straight from the shack, on the paddleboard in the middle of the city, and on some fish, baby. That's fun. So much fun. There she goes, back down to her grass.
Targeted fish in a weird way. Using some baits that me and Grant neither are familiar with, but it's a lot of fun. Grant's been schooling me on this Q-bomb. He's caught like 3 or 4 already. I just got the one. Mine was the biggest so far, so it doesn't really matter, but it's that golden hour though. Right before sunset, 1 hour before sunset, this is when you can put a big bag together. It's funny because for most people, they'll ask me like, do I feel handicapped only fishing swim baits and not fishing conventional? But for something like that, I have less confidence in catching fish on than like if I were throwing a Depths 250 or a Tyrant or one of my big swim baits. I have unlimited confidence in, and then I grab something like this that most people would be pretty confident in, or a Senko or anything like that. And I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna catch a big fish on this. Like, I just assume I'm just gonna catch 1-pounders all day. So I'm always shocked whenever I catch a big fish on a small bait versus catching a small fish on a big bait. Like, a big fish on a small bait blows my mind. I expect to catch a small fish on a big bait because it happens all the time. But I also expect to catch a really big fish on a big bait. Oh, had it. I missed it. Oh.
Well, I don't know if you guys can see, but there are literally hundreds of people right above me on the bridge and then crowded up all over there. Everybody is here to watch the bats fly out. I guess this time of year, they come out and eat mosquitoes, and it's literally swarms of thousands of bats. But I want what's eating the bats. Sometimes the sick ones will fall in the water. I've seen it firsthand. Fall right on the bridge pylon, a big old bass will come up and smoke them.
I made a goal in 2020 that I just wanted to fish every day, which then turned into why not set a world record for the most consecutive days fished. I often got asked, how do I fish every day? And I worked 2 jobs. I ran a food truck business with my wife, and I worked at a mini golf course. But in between those 2 jobs, I would drive past this lake every day. So when other people go home, sit on the TV, play on their cell phone, or for the people that go to the gym, go do yoga, go do a run, this is what I did instead, was just go to the lake. And this is where I spent my hour or two or the whole day. But I just hop out on the lake, blow off some steam. It doesn't matter how good or bad a day I had, but I got to get out on the lake and do exactly what I wanted to do. You can't put a dollar amount on this this kind of joy. It's just like very freeing just to be floating around on the water, and like, I don't know, this is the thing that I choose to do. Just get out, make some casts, hopefully catch a fish. If not, this is the view I got. Come on, eat the cue.
Day's coming to an end. 1 7-pounder, little nightcap. I am hungry boy. I got a few more casts in me. I'm gonna go get me a fat cheeseburger.
There we go. There we go.
Good one, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Net?
Yep. Net that fucker for me. Get in there. Yeah. Yeah. Last cast of the night.
Yeah, dude.
Your cameraman can't go without a fish.
That's nice.
I'm stoked.
Hell yeah, man.
No way. First bass in downtown here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a good way to end the night.
Oh, yeah. Hell of a fish, Trent.
We're learning.
Explain to the people.
I don't know what this is. You gave me some depths, crazy
Oh,
long.
the Death Adder 8.
Death Adder 8.
Yeah.
Death Adder 8.
That's right. The camera.
Not another bad day in the office. Woo! Later, buddy. That was.
Trent gets the nightcap tonight.
I need a raise.